Joe Hendry makes things better, and he can wrestle, he can sing. Joe Hendry makes things better for WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the local hero Joe Hendry, and I am here because I know how much you WhatCulture people love your lists and your videos. So a real wrestler has come to town to give you the most important list that you will ever come across in your entire life. Are you ready? That's right, here is the 6 things that you need to know about the local hero Joe Hendry. Number 1, the local hero is in fact a musical genius. Well, in fact, the local hero is a genius in many walks of life, but specifically music. That's right, for my entrances, I make my entrance in style. I've reworked some of the greatest hits of all time, people, and actually improved them. Yes, I'm talking about In the Air Tonight, I'm talking about Wrecking Ball, I'm talking about Teenage Dirtbag, hits from the Venga Boys. I've covered them all, and you need to just go and watch them right now. But wait till I finish this video, because I'm going to move on to point number 2. Joe Hendry is a legit bad, well, I don't want to say the A word, but I'm tough. Not only am I a black belt in judo, but at present I am preparing for the next Commonwealth Games in amateur wrestling. And for people out there who aren't educated in real life stuff, what that means is that I can rip a man apart with my bare hands.
Sorry, can I just, sorry, hi. I'm really sorry to interrupt. Are you local hero Joe Hendry?
Am I the local hero Joe Hendry?
Yeah.
Say what you got to say.
Look, it's. I don't want to step on your toes or anything. It's perfect because I'm looking for someone to face Rampage Brown at WCPW live because I don't know if you've heard Adam Blompier.
I may have heard the name.
Yeah, he's kind of gone off the deep end recently. He's lost his belt. It's all pretty ugly, but he's found a
the cardboard belt.
Yeah, the cardboard belt, WhatCulture Heavyweight Champion. You know.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm actually a former champion. Sorry, he's found a pretty nasty guy called Rampage Brown. You aware of Rampage?
I am aware of Rampage Brown.
And he's challenged me to find my own sort of hero to face him. And I mean, he says if I can't find anyone, he's going to set him on me instead. And I can't stand up to Rampage Brown. I'm not.
So let me just get this straight. You, Jack the remind me. What was it? It was
the jobber.
The jobber. That was right, because if I had a million jobbers, well, you'd be my favorite one. You're in luck, because the local hero is going to take what you have asked him, and I will consider it. That's all I'm going to give you right now. But can I just get back to what I was doing?
Of course, yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, really sorry, Joe, but, you know, thanks for...
Yeah, good to meet you. Off you go.
Cheers.
Anyway, done with point number 2, but I'm a tough guy, and I used my restraint there, and I will consider what he said. But let's move on swiftly to point number 3. Joe Hendry was a Russian. Yes, that's right. Back at the tail end of 2014, Joe Hendry appeared on Monday Night Raw, taped in Liverpool, to introduce none other than Rusev when he won his United States Championship. Go look it up, it actually happened, and my accent was amazing. Point number 4. Whilst in the midst of my musical genius, I took a step further and I decided to rework the Pokemon theme tune. And what actually happened was, because I'm not a geek that stays indoors and plays Pokemon all day, I wasn't at a high enough level to control my Pikachu. He went rogue and he started stabbing people, specifically a former Money in the Bank winner. But you can go and look at that yourself. On to the next point. Joe Hendry defeated the legendary Jim Cornette in a burger eating contest. Yes, that's right. Several years ago, Jim Cornette came to Glasgow and he laid out a challenge. Can anyone beat him in a burger eating contest? Well, guess what? The local hero stepped up and he ate a burger. I ate a burger that was bigger than myself, just because I wanted to show Jim Cornette that I could beat him, and I did. Now, on to the final point for this evening. I will be appearing in WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. In fact, in my eyes, I will be the cornerstone of WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. And you need to think about, who is Joe Hendry going to face? What path is he going to take? Well, I've just had an interesting proposition there. Is it going to be the local hero Joe Hendry versus Rampage Brown in the main event of the first ever WhatCulture Pro Wrestling show? Well, I shall consider it, because I am a very busy man. And if you want to keep up to date with the busiest man in pro wrestling, well, almost. Follow me on @JoeS.Hendry on Twitter, because I want to help you people, because I know you're just stuck indoors all day looking at videos like this. So follow me and I shall help you @JoeS.Hendry. Joe Hendry, local hero.